She holds your gaze 2 seconds longer than anyone else. And you feel it, that small electric pause. But then you look away because you're not sure what it means. Or worse, you assume it means nothing. Gentlemen, I've watched too many men over 50 misread this one signal. They call it a trick. They think eye contact is about staring her down or playing some game. Let me be clear, I don't teach games. I teach what her nervous system does before her mind even knows what she's feeling. By the end of this, you will never again wonder, is she interested or just being polite? You will see the silent conversation happening right in front of you, and you will know exactly how to respond without saying a word. Most men at this stage of life do one thing wrong. They meet a mature woman's eyes, feel that spark of connection, and then they panic. They glance down at their drink. They check their phone. They suddenly become fascinated by the ceiling. I remember a client, 62 years old, divorced for 5 years. He told me, I was having coffee with a wonderful woman. She kept looking at me, not staring, but looking. And I got so nervous I started explaining the menu to her. He laughed, but I could hear the pain underneath. That pain comes from one place, not knowing the difference between friendly eye contact and the kind of eye contact that says, I'm noticing you as a man. Let me show you the difference. Researchers who study human courtship have filmed thousands of conversations. What they found is extraordinary. When a woman feels attraction, especially a mature woman who knows herself, her eye contact follows a pattern. It's not random, it's not polite, it's biological. Her pupils dilate slightly. You won't see that from across the room. But up close, her brain is flooding with dopamine, and her eyes become softer, almost liquid. That's not romance novel language, my friend. That's physiology. Second, her blink rate changes. When she's genuinely interested, she blinks more often, or sometimes she almost stops blinking entirely. Both are signs her attention has locked onto you, but these are the small signals. The real hidden attraction lives in 3 specific eye behaviors. Most men never notice this, and once you see it, you will never unsee it. Let me walk you through them one by one. Sign number 1, the triangle gaze. Most men think attraction looks like a long, uninterrupted stare. Wrong. That's intimidation. That's a job interview. The triangle gaze happens when her eyes move from one of your eyes to the other, then down to your lips, then back up. It's a slow, soft triangle. She's not scanning the room. She's mapping your face. A woman over 50 who does this is not being friendly. She is imagining what it would feel like to be close to you. Her subconscious has already decided you are safe enough to consider, and her eyes are testing that thought. Here's what most men do when they see this. They touch their own mouth, or they look away. Don't. Hold the triangle. Return it gently. That's how you say, I see you seeing me. Sign number 2, the look away and back within 3 seconds. This is the one that breaks men's brains. She looks at you. You catch her. She looks away quickly. Then, within 3 seconds, she looks back. If she looks away and never returns, she was just people watching. But if she comes back to your eyes within that short window, her brain is saying, I'm shy, but I'm not finished. Mature women are not indecisive. They know what they want. So this pattern is not confusion. It's a controlled invitation. She's giving you a tiny opening, and she's watching to see if you have the calm confidence to stay present. Most men think she looked away because she's not interested. Wrong again. She looked away because she is interested, and her old-school politeness kicked in. But then her attraction overrode the politeness, and she looked back. That second look, that's the truth. Sign number 3, the eyebrow flash. This happens in less than half a second. Her eyebrows rise slightly and then drop. It's a universal human signal of recognition and welcome, but when it's paired with eye contact that holds just a beat longer than normal, now we're in a different territory. The eyebrow flash says, I'm happy to see you specifically. Not, hello, human, not nice weather. It says, my nervous system just lit up because you walked into my field of vision. Women in their 20s and 30s often hide this flash because they've been taught to play it cool. But a woman over 60? She's done hiding. If she flashes those brows at you while holding your eyes, she is not worried about looking eager. She is showing you honest attraction. Now, here's where most content would stop. They'd give you these 3 signs and send you on your way. But my friend, there is one more piece, one signal that combines all 3 of these into something almost impossible to fake, and I'm saving it for the end. Because without the foundation I just gave you, that final sign won't make sense. Let me take you deeper for a moment. What are you supposed to do when you see these signals? Do you stare? Do you smile? Do you speak? The answer is simpler than you think. You match her rhythm. If she holds your eyes for 2 seconds, you hold for 2 seconds. If she does the triangle gaze, you do the triangle gaze back, not as a copycat, as a dance partner. This is what creates emotional safety. She shows interest. You receive it calmly. She feels seen. You feel powerful, not because you dominated her, but because you understood her unspoken language. That is mature attraction. That is what she's really looking for at this stage of life. Not a man who performs, a man who notices. Now, the final sign, the most powerful one, the one that separates polite women from women who are secretly imagining a future with you, the anchored gaze. This happens in a moment of shared laughter or a natural pause in conversation. She looks at you, you look at her, and instead of looking away at the natural break point, she holds the connection for a full 4 seconds longer than social rules allow. During those 4 seconds, something shifts. The energy in the room changes. You feel a tiny pressure, like the air thickening. That's not anxiety, my friend. That's 2 nervous systems syncing up. Mature women use this anchored gaze as a test without even realizing it. Her subconscious is asking one question: can this man tolerate intimacy without running away? Most men fail this test. They laugh nervously. They break eye contact and start talking about their car or their job or the weather. They feel the heat and they escape. The man who passes, he doesn't stare like a predator. He softens his eyes slightly. He breathes. And he lets a small, genuine smile form. Not a grin, not a smirk, but the smile of a man who is exactly where he wants to be. That's it. That's the hidden attraction reveal. She shows you the anchored gaze. You stay calm. And in that silence, she thinks, finally, a man who understands. Gentlemen, these are not tricks. I said the word tricks in the title because that's what the internet searches for. But the truth is, eye contact is the oldest language we have. It worked 10,000 years ago. It works today, and it will work when you're 80. If you want more men your age to access this kind of understanding, hit subscribe. Not for me, for them. Because too many good men are sitting alone, wondering why dating feels harder than it used to. It's not harder. They just forgot how to read the room. In my next video, I'm going to show you the 3 things a mature woman notices about your posture in the first 7 seconds. You won't believe how simple and powerful this is. Before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these 3 eye contact signs surprised you the most? The triangle gaze, the look away and back, or the anchored gaze? I read everyone. My friend, keep your eyes open. She's telling you everything. You just have to learn to see it.